Something else I found out that was very interesting yesterday that I found out with my grandmother. We were reading about carbon dioxide and oxygen, and it turns out that carbon dioxide, CO2, actually paves the way for oxygen. When you have carbon dioxide in your system, it expands your veins and your arteries. They open up, they relax, and it lets blood flow to the different parts of your body, your muscle, your brain, everywhere, your organs. When you put oxygen in your body, it goes to your mitochondria, and you could think of your mitochondria as like an incinerary. It burns. What happens when you put fire? What happens when you put oxygen into a fire? It flames up, right? What happens when you put CO2 into a fire? It kind of slows down. Now, when we have anxiety or when we're nervous, or for example, when we need to run and get away from a bear, yes, we're gonna breathe in more oxygen because we need to burn more energy. We need to burn more food to get our body going. But most of the time when we get anxious and we get into that fight or flight mode, we're like not really in danger. So we need to be conscious of that instinctual trigger and bypass it. And to bypass it, you need to slow down your breathing. And you need to breathe less, and you need to breathe in little oxygen and exhale as slowly as possible, retaining that CO2 in your system as long as possible. Because the CO2 is what opens your veins, is what opens your arteries, and is what allows oxygen to reach your necessary organs and muscles. It's an amazing metaphor that our body is like a stove. Our body is burning. That's why it's called burning calories. It is quite literally burning. And if you want to live longer, if you want to remain calm, you really need to control that fire in you. And to control that fire it's as simple as it sounds. It's so logical. You control a fire just like you control a real fire. If you put more oxygen in, you're gonna get a bigger flame. You're gonna get out of control. If you want to come to peace, if you want to be a controlled, conscious flame, self-controlled conscious flame, then you need to control the amount of CO2 that you're letting out. CO2 is so important for your system. It's one of the reasons why Americans are so prone to buying carbonated drinks, sodas, beers. It's also a reason why we like cold drinks, because cold drinks retain the CO2 better than warm drinks. It's no coincidence. America and American people have a lack of CO2. There's a CO2 deficiency. So the way to counteract this is just to slow down your breath and to sip your breath. Slow and breathe from your nose. That's really important. Breathe gently, just like you're sipping your breath. You do this 30 minutes a day. You want to get your lungs used to breathing less, being efficient with what it does have. You want to be more energy efficient. That's what nature is all about, is becoming more and more efficient. Like a plant can live on so little water and sunlight and still thrive. As a human being, we are from nature. We need to be more efficient, breathe less. I know it sounds crazy. Breathe less, because in the moments when it counts that you really do need to breathe more, you're going to get more out of that air because you've been practicing to survive with less, right? You can have all the resources in the world, but if you're not resourceful, those resources are pointless, right? These kids in Africa have so little. They have so little available to them, but when they do get their hands on some materials, they make the most out of it. Like this kid built a full-on car just with junk and scraps. Less sometimes is more. Amazing, right? So to sum this video up, breathe less and make your life better. Simple as that. Thank you for watching. I'll leave my sources below. This isn't all my knowledge. There's a lot of people out there who have done the science and the experiments. I'm just resharing it because I love this type of stuff and I love talking about it. So I will talk about it and I will share it. And it all relates to my invention, which I want to prime your mind for. When it comes out, it's going to help you slow down your breath. It's going to help you breathe balanced. It's going to skip the whole part of having to wait for meditation to slow down your breath and just get to the damn point. So what meditation is just slowing down your breath and being conscious of it. My device will skip you right to that stage where you're breathing slow, where you're breathing with confidence, and you are feeling at peace, anxiety-free. That sounds cool, right? 2022. Let's get this thing engineered. All right? Peace. Subscribe, like, do all that good stuff down there. Thank you.